Hi everybody, what's up? This is Rob Halford, the Metal God, coming to you live in Los Angeles at the E3 convention. And this is, what is it, Game TV?
Yes.
I'm going to do that again. You'll probably keep this blooper though, won't you, for Game TV?
Play Game TV.
Hi everybody, this is Rob Halford, the Metal God.
Hi!
Coming to you live from the E3 convention in Los Angeles. And this is Game TV. Turn it up.
Ja, ich bin da. Haha, schön, gell?
Hey, hallo, wie geht's?
Ja, mir geht's gut. Und dir?
Ja, das war der Müllberg.
Das war der Müllberg.
Das ist krass,
ja,
oder?
ja, und der Bunch of Müll ist das, was mich da erwartet, ja? Nein, natürlich nicht. Wir sind, wie ihr seht, natürlich mal wieder weit weg von dir. Und man sieht es vielleicht an meinem stylischen Outfit. Wo sind wir?
California,
Ja, Los Angeles, dort, wo es ganz gefährlich schaut. Alien Hutz kommt auch schon. Wir könnten ja gerade mal fragen. Ich muss mal fragen schnell. Gib mal, ich muss schnell deinen... Hi, who are you?
We're Alienware representatives.
Ah, okay. And you're trying to find some in there?
No,
So what's your proposal here?
we're Alienware representatives.
Okay.
We're here for the unveiling at 1 o'clock.
Ah, what kind of unveiling?
That's confidential. It'll be unveiled at 1 o'clock.
Okay, so I try to get it.
1 o'clock.
Okay, thank you. Also, die merken, es ist alles spannend, gell?
Super Sache, ja,
At 1 o'clock geht's los. Und wenn ich auf die Uhr schaue, es ist noch nicht ganz 1 o'clock. Aber eben, wir sind hier in Los Angeles an der E3, wo das mal wieder so viel geannounced und vorgestellt wird wie noch nie vorher. Das ist ja immer so an der E3. So viel Spiel und so viele tolle Sachen und Peripherien. Ja, es erschlägt einen schon im Vorfeld, gell?
Ja, Natal.
Natal, genau.
Natal.
Das hat nichts mit dem Tennisspieler aus Spanien zu tun. Das ist eine neue, wie sagt man? Eine neue Application.
Ja,
Irgendwie so etwas.
Add-on.
Ein Add-on für die Xbox 360. Natal ist unter anderem schon vorgestellt worden an der Pressekonferenz von Microsoft. Und was das Natal ist, das finden wir sicher im Laufe dieser Sendung auch noch raus. Und das sind noch andere Pressekonferenzen, oder?
Ja, mega viel.
Mega viel. Nintendo zum Beispiel.
Ja, da Pulsmesser.
Pulsmesser, genau. Da können alle Fitten jetzt auch noch EKG machen und checken, ob es vielleicht nicht... Ich weiß es auch nicht. Last but not least auch noch Sony, gell? Ist auch noch, die haben auch noch eine neue PSP vorgestellt.
Ui.
Freuen wir uns drauf. Und ja, viel mehr wollte ich gar nicht erzählen, gell? Weil ich habe gerade schon gemerkt, ich bin da irgendwie Stranger und es geht ja eh schon mal eins los.
Eben, genau. Ich wollte sagen,
Also wir könnten noch einen Kaffee saufen oder so etwas, gell?
Ah, schön, oder?
Können wir ja machen.
Okay.
Und ich glaube, wir wünschen euch jetzt einfach mal viel Vergnügen bei unserem kleinen E3-Special von diesem Jahr. Und wir sehen uns dort drin wieder, gell?
I'm an alien inspector and it's only gonna 1 o'clock, bla bla.
Ja, genau. Ich
Yeah.
rede erst um eins weiter, weil dann wird es unveiled.
Genau.
Und für alle unsere deutschen Zuschauer, welcome to the E3 Show. Ja? Das
The
ist eine very important show hier. Und nein, ich muss es nicht wiederholen. Aber
Okay.
wir machen dann das schon noch. Danke.
The world's most notorious killers. The Collector. Tarantula. Rupert Bellum. Have just met their match. Ruby. What the
Here we go.
This fall, rock, load, and live to tell about it. Wet. Coming this fall on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The other guy.
Mr. Halford.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, everything's perfect right now.
E3, this place is insane. It's crazy here.
Bloody Captain America, okay?
It's probably as insane as you are.
Well, you know, sometimes I try and pull the meter down a little bit, but it's very easy to get caught up in the adrenaline here at E3. There's so much going on, you know. There are so many crazy visual things and the sound and just meeting all the people that are very amped up and excited about what they're making in the gaming world.
Okay, so be honest.
Yes.
You're a total Sims fan, right?
That was a secret until now. Now he's told everybody that I like The Sims, yeah.
So, to be much more honest, what's your thing here? Why are you here? And,
Why am I here? Yeah, well, I know a lot about this E3 organisation. I've never had a chance to attend one of these conventions until today because my life is full of metal. With Priest, with my solo activities, touring, recording, everything like that. But this is a chance for me to come and get to the heart of the industry and to see all of the new games that are being developed, meeting the people that create these incredible adventures in visuals for your video games, and as importantly, try and get a connection with the company that I created about a year or so ago called Metal God Entertainment. This is one area that we want to become active in. We want to, at some point, you know, be a player in the game of the video industry, the gaming video industry. So we're kind of putting our toe in the water to test the reaction, and so far it's been very encouraging. You know, I've got this persona as the Metal God, which I've been told leads the possibility of, you know, making a game.
Yeah, what is the Prince of Darkness against you? Nothing. He does stupid reality TV shows.
Mr. Crowley, what went on in your head?
What can we expect next from you?
Well, of course, today is the beginning of June, first week of June. The next big event is Judas Priest going back on tour in America, starting the first week of July. We're going to be performing all of the British Steel album in its entirety. We've never done that before, so that'll be really exciting. That's going to take us through the summer in America. I believe we're going to head back over to Japan, and then there's the year. goodbye 2009. I don't know what 2010 will be. I'm sure it'll be another mixture of more stuff from Priest, more stuff from the Metal God Entertainment Company. So it's going to be a busy year this year and the next.
Yeah, hopefully we got something to do, otherwise it would get boring.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot for this
My
short
pleasure.
interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, but why the glasses?
I think they look cool.
It's not even dark in here.
Yeah, but you know, if you would talk German, then I would have said, you look so blendend aus. That's
Some what?
What are you doing here?
Basically, I'm a real bitch right now.
Bitch.
Leute, jetzt sind wir mal ein bisschen erhöht, gell?
Ja, wir sind hoch oben.
Ja, wir sind voll on top von der E3. Ja. Und ich sehe es da hinten schon. Wir sind bei denen, wo die eine oder andere munkelt, das war eine ganz coole PK, die die hatten. Und neben mir auch einer, der in diesem Business schon lange drinsteckt und ein Representative ist von Xbox 360 Schweiz. Hoi!
Hoi, Eli.
Hoi, Tom! Ja. Der sucht immer noch keine Freunde mehr im Internet von Microsoft, weil die hätten gefunden dank uns, aber wir reden ja nicht über alte Sendungen und uralte Spiele, weil der Cliffy B hat ja ein neues draussen. Ja, wir werden ja über Present und vor allem die Future reden mit dir von Xbox, gell?
Schön.
Also sag.
Future. Also, wie ich gesehen an der Pressekonferenz, wir haben ganz coole Blockbuster-Titel, 10 coole Weltpremiere, zum Teil exklusiv auf der Xbox 360, dann Xbox Live mit 20 Millionen User, kommt ganz viel cooles Zeug auch in der Schweiz. Also ich sage nur der Videomarktplatz mit High Definition, 1080p Streaming, kein Disc mehr, kein Storage, nichts, es wird direkt gestreamt. Und, was ich auch super cool finde, damit ich noch mehr Freunde integrieren kann, Facebook wird integriert in Xbox 360 und das auch für die Schweiz.
Also recht viel announced worden da, mit ganz viel Prominenz an der PK von Xbox, Microsoft Xbox. Zum Beispiel so coole alte Beatles haben wir gesehen und noch Frauen von den Beatles, wobei die hätten ihr euch auch schenken können, wenn man mich fragt. Egal. Ja.
Ich weiss nicht, ich habe mich gefragt, dass er ständig einen Mund hat. Hallo, aber ich weiß es nicht, ich habe ihn nicht getroffen, um zu fragen, was er da gemacht hat. Cool, eben Rockband Beatles mit dem Paul McCartney.
Rockband Beatles, einer der Third-Party-Titel, auf den bin ich natürlich gespannt, aber der bedeutet euch auch einiges. Dann haben wir noch einen anderen Titel, wenn wir doch jetzt mal mit der Third-Party anfangen, so wie ihr das gemacht habt. Gell? Von mir aus gesehen, einer der bestaussehenden Trailer in-game, ich weiß nicht ganz genau. Hat ein bisschen in-game dabei gehabt natürlich. Modern Warfare 2.
Weltklasse, Weltklasse. Also das hat man ganz gross angekürzt im Kalender, wenn das rauskommt. Und ich muss das vorher schon haben.
Es kommt übrigens an meinem Geburtstag aus und das sagt ja schon alles über das Spiel aus.
Dann ist eigentlich dir eins. Eingepackt.
Ehrlich?
Ja.
So geil. Also, lassen wir das. Gehen wir jetzt zu euren eigenen Titel. Es hat natürlich noch andere im Eck gegeben. Splinter Cell Conviction zum Beispiel. Auch nicht schlecht, aber jetzt wollen wir mal ein bisschen eben um First-Party-Sachen reden. Wenn es jetzt ums Spielen geht, das Virtuelle, was kann man da von euch erwarten?
Also virtuell mit Project Natal, das zeigen wir mit Microsoft und Xbox 360, wo die Zukunft angehen könnte. Das ist wirklich eine Zukunftsvision, darum ist es auch noch ein Projektname. Und mit der Kamera, die Steven Spielberg ja dann auch announced hat, auf der Bühne, zeigen wir, was möglich ist.
Was ist dann möglich?
Möglich ist wirklich, dass man ist einfach der eigene Controller. Also man hat wirklich nichts mehr in der Hand. Man muss nicht auf welche Knöpfe drücken und es ist recht intuitiv, und man dann auch damit sich mit dem Gamen, aber auch mit der Menüführung auseinandersetzen. Mit sich selber eigentlich. Du musst dir vorstellen, wenn du vor dem Fernseher anstehst und die Kamera erkennt dich, bist gerade eingeloggt mit dem Gamertag, und das andere ist auch Voice Recognition. Das heisst, du kannst auch Befehle geben über die Steuerung, dann, zum Beispiel vom Dashboard. Folgende Szene, die wir gesehen haben im Trailer, wo du mit den Handbewegungen durch die Menüführung kannst durchgehen, durch den Videomarktplatz, wo wir auch in der Schweiz haben, und mit Sprachsteuerung den Film starten.
Gut, also eine spannende Sache auf alle Fälle. Ich glaube, das war auch der grosse Wurf, den ich da lanciert habe, das Natal. Ich wollte jetzt aber noch mal schnell retour zu den Games gehen. Also ich kann
will etwas sagen zum Project Natal. Ich habe noch nie so einen innovativen Elefant gesehen, wie die gemalt hat.
Wir sind nicht im Kunstunterricht, das könnt ihr auch mal haben, wenn das Project Natal draussen ist. Ich wollte noch ein bisschen auf den Titel rumreiten, weil wir sind ja doch eine Gamesendung und nicht eine, wo man durch so Dings scrollt. Doch, dann irgendwann schon noch. Ja, Games, gibt es Highlights von dir aus gesehen?
Highlights ganz klar im Racing-Bereich Forza 3, wo im Herbst wird kommen.
Man, we talking race cars, nigga. This ain't no joke.
My name is Dan Greenwald. I'm the game director with Forza Motorsport 3. I've been working on racing games for over a decade. I've been with Microsoft for about 13 years. We already had a lot of cars. Now there's 400 cars. We had a lot of upgrades. Now we have 75 upgrade types per car. That's over 150 upgrades per car, including things like engine swaps, drivetrain swaps. You can weight reduce the car. You can stiffen the chassis, stiffen the suspension, you name it. You can do all of that. Now, of course, if you're not into tuning, the game will handle it for you. It'll actually help you upgrade the car, but it's all based on real-world physics, real-world research. It's something we worked very hard to have very, very accurate. The physics is incredible. The graphics are the best you're going to see on any racing game. We do things with UGC and user-generated content that nobody's doing, not just in racing, but anywhere. Yeah, because in Forza Motorsport you can own 400 of the world's hottest cars, and it's really diverse. SUVs, classic sports cars, lots of different race cars, and it's a physics playground. So you can actually see what would happen if you put an LMP car versus a really tuned up Ferrari. Or what about if you took a Honda Civic and tuned it up to the nines? I mean, turned it into like a world touring car type car. Can that still take on a Corvette? It's a playground. You get to experiment with these things and have a lot of fun. I don't ever compromise, frankly. We have to have the best physics engine, but that can be scary to people. So rather than actually watering down the physics engine, which is most games do, they say either you're a physics, a simulator, or you're an arcade game. That's not true at all. You can make a hardcore simulation like we have, and you put assists on top that help the player. Because really the problem is the player's dexterity. The problem is not the player's brain, it's not the physics, it's the dexterity. So our assists actually help players because they're going on, off with the gas, right? On, off with the brake. Full left, right? If you did that in your car, you would kill yourself in a heartbeat. So what the game does is basically puts a layer in and says, I think what he wants to do is this. And it makes the gamer much more successful. Now, is that easy to do? No, it is extremely hard to do that. And that's why most games say, I'm either a sim or I'm an arcade game. We've been able to crack that nut. We've got 6-year-olds playing the game in playtest. We've got 65-year-olds playing the game in playtest. They're having a blast. We're shipping over 100 tracks in this version of the game, and we're meticulous in how we capture tracks. So when we've captured tracks for Forza Motorsport 2 and even for Forza Motorsport 3, we take 3 hours of footage of the actual track, like video. We take 3,000 photographs. We do aerial photography. We bring levels out. We do GPS all the way around the track to get it perfectly. And then once we've built it, we bring pro race car drivers who have driven the track in. And while they're driving it, they tell us, no, there's a big pine tree over to the side right over here, and I always use it as my brake marker. And you guys have it slightly off, because race drivers notice things that we never notice. And we build that into the game. We also have original tracks, yeah. And the cool thing about the original tracks is it allows us to show off, one, our technical muscle with the graphics engine. We can make the game look beautiful with an original track. But also, if you think about like a Honda Civic or a Golf GTI, they're not really high-end speed cars until you start upgrading them. So if you're on a long straightaway from a real-world track, you're like, man, it just takes forever to go. So with the original tracks, it allows us to make more tight technical corners that work really well with a Civic. I love cars. That's really what it comes down to. And that's really my goal, is to actually infect people with the same kind of car passion that I've got. Forza Motorsport 3 ships this October. It's the definitive racing game. It's got the best graphics, the best physics. It's epic with 400 cars, 100 tracks. We've got it all. It's approachable, it's thrilling, it's fun, and we do things with community and user-generated content that are the envy of the industry.
Dann weiterer Highlight Halo ODST. Also spielt man eigentlich eine Geschichte zwischen dem zweiten und dem dritten Teil, und wir spielen nicht den Master Chief, sondern spielt den eigenen Charakter.
You know the music. Time to dance.
We are dropping into hell, troopers! Stand by to adjust trajectory. EMP, losing power! We're going in hard!
Hey, rookie, you out there? Respond, that's an order.
Orders are orders.
We're way off course! We're heading exactly where I need to go.
This ain't a job you want to rush.
That do it?
Signal's good! Arm the other detonators and pull back to me!
Come on, tough guy, we gotta blow this bridge.
Now's one of those times. Pays to be the strong, silent type.
Ich habe gedacht, geil, Gears of War 5. Ja,
Hast du den Teil schon gespielt?
Ja, natürlich.
Ich bin nicht mehr im dritten im Moment.
Okay. Ja, nein, wir haben ja alle eigentlich insgeheim gedacht, wow, geil, Gears of War 3. Und dann kommt er mit dem tollen Xbox Live Arcade Spiel. Wir werden sicher auch noch dazu fragen. Look it's da.
Oh, okay, go
ahead. How to fix a game developer?
Remember that mysterious outpost you went to?
To make him ready for the camera, yeah? So, hi Cliff.
Hey, how are you?
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. It's a tough gig, but somebody's got to do it.
So, we're talking about Gears of War 5?
Yeah, 6 actually.
Ah, cool.
Yes.
So, what's new about it?
Well, there's cover.
Screams back at me, you sick, flawless mind. I wanna break you.
Shadow Complex is, I think, also a cool game.
Yeah, it was one of those situations where we were friends with and we knew the guys at Chair Entertainment. They did Advent Rising as well as Undertale, which was a very well-received game on Xbox Live. And they came to us, they're like, hey, let's work together. So we acquired them last year. They showed us the demo of Shadow Complex and we're like, this is out of this world meets Super Metroid. I'm like, boom. You put me in front of any journalist and I say that, or I say Metroidvania on Xbox Live Arcade, they'll be sold. And everybody who's played it has fallen in love with it. The campaign's over 10 hours. There's some great boss battles, some great power-ups. It's got a really cool, fun story, and a lot of iteration to yield a lot of the core fun in the game. And I think players are really going to dig into it and like it.
Gotta fight the shadow of doubt.
Can you tell me something about the scale of the game? I mean, we saw it at the press conference.
Yeah, when you kind of zoom out, you can see like each little square that you saw on the map in the press conference when the microphones were working was kind of a giant room that you're in. So when you kind of extrapolate that to the size of the map, you can see that the world map is absolutely enormous, like amongst the size of your kind of classic Super Metroids, right? And the game really, the first time I played through it, it took me personally about 12 to 13 hours. So I think the funny thing about the game though is that if you know where some of the power-ups are and you use them in a creative way, you can actually bypass certain parts of the game to do kind of speed runs like people do in a lot of those Metroidvania type games. So if I get the foam gun and I'm really kind of a ninja with it, I can bypass a boss or I can get to a certain section and maybe beat the game even faster, which is rewarding kind of creative problem solving on the behalf of the player.
You never loved me, you never held me tight. Instead you shook me like a fist to wake me up at night. You tried to make me think that your ways were best when all I wasn't out. Let the world your stress.
You mentioned a foam gun. Is it just this kind of weapon, or is it an arsenal, or
it's weapons and tools, right? You can get like a hook shot, which kind of acts like a grappling hook. It's a little Bionic Commando type stuff right there. You can get a really powered up punch. So normally when you go walk up to a guy to hit B, you kind of beat him down a little bit. But when you get the powered up punch, it's like one punch and they go flying across the map. There's kind of this crazy shotgun-like weapon that's kind of like the Minority Report shotgun that sends the guys flying. A lot of cool stuff in that regards. Missiles that you can use to unlock certain doors, grenades, things like that. And basically every single thing you find is essentially a key for a door to unlock different sections of the map.
I say and not as I do, but I can't, cause when I look in the mirror I see you.
Well, at the start of the game, you actually play as a different character who temporarily has all the powers. And basically it's an assassination attempt on the VP of America. And then you actually flash forward to the ordinary hiker named Jason Fleming, who basically has nothing except a flashlight. And so it's kind of a classic RPG, kind of Square Enix formula of start the game, look at me, I'm fully powered, here's how you're going to be at the end of the game, give that to you just for a couple minutes, and then take it away and let you rebuild it back up so you know in your head how cool you're eventually going to be. There's not a lot of multiplayer per se in Shadow Complex. We're hoping to do some things with leaderboards and things like that. There's an experience point system in there where you can kind of see who's kind of tracking highest and everything, but it's really largely a single player campaign driven game with a high amount of replayability in the campaign.
I've been watching, I've been waiting in the shadows for my time.
Okay, so what do you think? Since it's an Xbox Live Arcade game, is it 400 points worth, or?
Pricing is yet to be set.
Okay.
I mean, you have to be careful when you price something on the Xbox Live Arcade market because you want it to be worth enough money so people feel like it's basically almost a full-fledged game. Not to say it's $60, of course, but if you make it too cheap, then people kind of feel like, is this budgetware, right? So we're still going back and forth with Microsoft on what the pricing will be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very reasonable price.
thanks for this interview. And I think I'll get Shadow Complex for 600 bucks. MS points.
Get some hands-on time with it. I hope you like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
In the shadows, I've been waiting.
Ja, noch ein Titel. Es sind ja so viele gewesen, aber noch ein ganz bestimmter Titel, wo wir das Augenmerk drauf gemacht haben. Also ich persönlich ist Alan Wake.
So, bist du wach?
Ja, ich bin voll, awake bin ich.
Schön, ihr seid auch wach und yeah, that's Sam Lake and we're talking about Alan Wake. Haha!
The meaning is missing. Oh, anybody listen. Nothing is really what it seems. Dreaming of Zion away, sleeping away.
Hi Sam.
Hey.
So we're talking about a game which has been announced for several months. And yeah, my first question is, will Alan Wake come out? And if so, when?
Yes, Alan Wake will be out in spring 2010.
Can you see it? The writing, can you tell me what it means?
What is it? What is Alan Wake? What's it all about? What are the key things behind the game?
Alan Wake is a psychological action thriller. It's a story-driven experience. We want to give the player the best possible roller coaster ride through this game, and the thriller story is our way of doing it. Alan Wake himself is a best-selling writer. He has a problem. He's suffering from a severe writer's block. He hasn't been able to write anything in over 2 years. Now his wife, Alice, tries to help him, takes them on a vacation to the idyllic small town of Bright Falls in Washington to recover his creative flow. But things go horribly, horribly wrong when she vanishes mysteriously and he finds himself trapped in a nightmare. His latest work, a supernatural thriller he can't even remember writing, is coming true before his eyes. And there we go. We have a lot of variety when it comes to gameplay. We do have daytime NPC interaction sequences where you get to explore the small town of Bright Falls, meet the quirky locals, get more story info, and to balance that out we have really hectic nighttime nightmarish action sequences in the forest. For us, light is the key gameplay element. Light is your only means of survival, and darkness equals terror and danger in the game.
And what about weaponry? I mean, is it just okay? Light, no light?
Wake is an everyman. He's not an action hero, not a martial artist or anything like that. Yes, as a writer, he has been to the practice range to try out a gun as a research. But firearms are not as important as light sources in the game. We do have a selection of firearms that fit the small town setting, and we have a wide variety of different light sources. Flashlights of different size, hand flares, flare guns. You can use vehicles in the game, so car headlights are an important part of that. We have larger searchlights that you can man and generators to use to power them up. It's a story-driven experience, and as such, it's linear. We want to give the player a very good thriller, and pacing is part of that. So it's not a free-roaming sandbox or anything like that. But that being said, it's not level-based either. We have a large game world. The story will guide the player through it, so the story will provide
path for the player to follow, and at times that path is quite wide, a whole forest valley or a section of a small town, and there is a lot of exploration content.
Will provide some extra content later on?
Well, I mean, let's see. We are now polishing the actual game, and the plans are up in the air. Naturally, since our game is structured like a TV series and the story is structured in episodic format, it would be very logical. But the plans are up in the air. Let's see.
Before you ask which way to go, remember where you've been. Stay awake.
I wish you good luck with the game and with the rest of the development, and have a nice E3.
Yep.
Stay awake. Don't nod and dream.
Wie du siehst, es ist echt für jeden etwas dabei, schlussendlich im Gaming-Bereich definitiv, auch im Live, das Casual und eben unsere Zukunft. Und was wir da zeigen an der Pressekonferenz, es ist mir, dass wir Xbox 360 Games und Unterhaltung für jeden haben.
Das klingt vielversprechend. Ich brauche es eigentlich nur für mich. Aber dann könnt ihr da ja froh sein, dass ihr jetzt auch ein bisschen bedient werdet in Zukunft von Microsoft Xbox 360. Ja, in dem Moment bedanke ich mich schon mal für das schöne Interview, gell?
Ja, danke schön auch, dass du gekommen bist.
Danke, dass wir mit dir mitfliegen.
Danke schön, dass du gekommen bist.
Ja, danke auch, dass wir da oben stehen dürfen.
Ja, danke schön, dass du mitgeflogen bist.
The city is infected. You are the cure. Our enemies have nowhere to run. Just remember, neither do you.
Gamma Station, this is Fermi at RSO. Unconfirmed report of an in-system slit space rupture.
Impossible. Check your source.
Reading multiple pings below the orbital defense grid.
Oh, this can't be happening.
There's no mistake. It's them. Winter contingency has been declared. All units are mobilized and ready.
This is Sierra 320. Prep for combat insertion.
What the hell was that? We're coming in hot. Hold on. We just lost our bird.
Oh my god. What the hell is happening down there?
Down here.
Kidding, just dropped off my map.
Overrun. We'll hold this position as long as we can. I need you in that fight, Noble One. Noble One, come in. Noble One, do you read me?
This is Sierra 259. You got Spartans on the ground, sir. We're not going anywhere.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
What I have to do is tell everyone that Assassin's Creed 2 booth is only for media and VIP. So if you do not have a VIP card, you cannot come in.
But I am media and VIP. Okay, you can't recognize me right now.
Look, best of E3 nominee, Assassin's Creed 2. It will come out during the holidays.
Rip him apart! You have to stop him! To the entrance. Don't let him see you. Wait for my command. What an impressive display! A pity you could not let your father live to see it. As for your mother, once I've dealt with you, I promise I'll give her my full attention.
Maybe you can get it in your stocking stuffer.
So did you play it already, or?
Have I played it?
Yeah.
No.
But did you play the first one?
No. I don't play video games.
Wicked. I can't feel my face.
Ah, that was...
Just hire me for my ridiculously good looks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm just like so super hot. So, you know, I don't need to like know anything about the games. I just like stand here.
Okay.
Breaking the law, 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 breaking the law.
Ja, hä? Das ist wie immer nicht ganz bequem, doch im Moment schon, aber nicht ganz unanstrengend, oder? Aber wir haben noch viel gesehen, oder? Also ich zumindest. Und ja, ich sehe das, wenn ich da langsam faul anfange rumzuhängen, dann neigt sich unsere kleine E3 Special Show auch schon ihrem Ende zu. Und da muss man gar nicht viel mehr sagen, oder? Eigentlich gar nicht. Ausser, dass ich auch mal meine Gläser wegnehme, weil das ist ja irgendwie immer so unfreundlich. Gell? Ja, anyway, also, liebe Leute, viel mehr wollte ich gar nicht sagen. Wir müssen das jetzt mal auf den Retourweg machen, auf Zürich, weil damit wir die Live-Sendung auch live ausstrahlen können. Anyway, ja, hat mich gefreut. Habt ihr das wieder millionenfach geschaut, natürlich. Und vielleicht habt ihr das eine oder andere gesehen, wo ihr da in Zukunft gamen wollt. Wie gesagt, einiges kommt da auf uns zu. Und nächste Woche sehen wir uns wieder, dann mit dem normalen, schlappen Programm aus Good Old Zürich. Und bis dann wünsche ich euch einen schönen, macht's gut und...
Schönen zusammen, ciao!
Ja, dir auch, Messi.
Revealed, his evils are crying.
KW25.